Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of extreme sports. Buckle up, because these are the top 10 most dangerous sports you won't believe exist. We're talking about activities that'll make your heart race just watching them. Stuff that pushes human limits to the absolute edge. So if you're ready for some serious adrenaline, grab your drink and some snacks because we're about to get into it. Alright, let's kick things off with a bang, or should I say a free fall. Base jumping, man. It's one of the most extreme sports out there, pushing the limits of human courage and skill. These guys and girls are basically jumping off cliffs, buildings, antennas, you name it, with just a parachute to save them. Imagine the adrenaline rush as they leap into the void, trusting their gear and instincts. The margin for error is so thin, it's almost non-existent. One wrong move, and it could be game over. You're talking about deploying a parachute with only a few seconds before hitting the ground. It's insane. The timing has to be perfect. People have died doing this, and it's not hard to see why. The risks are incredibly high, and the consequences of a mistake are often fatal. The wind, the proximity to the structure, the split-second decisions, it's a recipe for disaster if you don't know what you're doing. Every jump is a calculated risk. But man, the rush these people must get, the sheer exhilaration of defying gravity and surviving the fall, it's gotta be like touching the face of God. The sense of accomplishment and the high from such an intense experience must be indescribable. Next up, we're heading to the ocean, but we're not talking about your average day at the beach. No, we're diving into the world of big wave surfing. We're talking about big wave surfing, where surfers take on waves that are as tall as buildings. These athletes are riding waves the size of skyscrapers, and it's a sight to behold. I mean, seriously, these waves are massive, powerful, and unforgiving. The sheer force of the water is incredible. You wipe out on one of those and it's like getting hit by a freight train. The impact is brutal. The ocean is relentless, man. It doesn't care who you are. It'll hold you under, toss you around like a rag doll, and make you feel completely powerless. And then when it's good and ready, it'll spit you out, leaving you gasping for air. And the worst part is, you can be the best surfer in the world with all the skills and experience, but if Mother Nature decides it's your time, there's not much you can do about it. The ocean always has the final say. From the ocean, we go straight up to the top of the world. Mountaineering, man. These folks are climbing the highest peaks on the planet, battling freezing temperatures, treacherous ice falls, and altitude sickness that can mess you up. You need some serious guts to even attempt this stuff. One wrong step, one loose handhold, and it's a long way down. And the higher you go, the thinner the air gets, making it even harder to think straight. It's a true test of human endurance and willpower. Hold on tight because we're about to get wild. Bull riding. 8 seconds, that's all you gotta do. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. Try staying on a 2,000-pound animal that's bred to buck you off and wants to stomp you into the dirt when you hit the ground. These bulls are powerful, unpredictable, and they don't care if you're a seasoned pro or a rookie. Broken bones, concussions, you name it, bull riders risk it all for those 8 seconds of glory. Let's step into the ring with one of the most popular combat sports in the world, boxing. It's a sport that has captivated audiences for generations, with its mix of raw power and intricate skill. Now I know what you're thinking, Joe. Everyone knows boxing is dangerous. Yeah, no kidding, right? But there's more to it than just the obvious risks. But seriously, two people beating the crap out of each other, trying to knock each other unconscious? It sounds brutal, and it is, but there's a method to the madness. Brain damage is a real concern in this sport, and the long-term effects can be devastating. Fighters put their health on the line every time they step into the ring, but there's an art to it, a science that makes it captivating. The training, the discipline, the strategy, it's all part of what makes boxing so fascinating. It's a brutal dance, a chess match of power and strategy, and it takes a special kind of person to step into that ring. The courage, the skill, the heart, it's all part of the sweet science. We're going vertical again, but this time there are no ropes, no safety nets, nothing, just you and the rock face, free solo climbing. It's like tightrope walking, but 1,000 feet in the air, and if you fall, you die. These climbers are operating on a whole other level of focus, skill, and frankly a little bit of crazy. One slip, one miscalculation, and it's over. It's the ultimate test of mental and physical control, and it's absolutely terrifying to watch. Hold your breath and dive into the dark side of exploration cave diving. Now diving is already risky, but cave diving? That's a whole different beast. You're navigating through narrow passages, pitch-black environments, and if something goes wrong, there's often no way out. It's claustrophobic, it's disorienting, and it demands meticulous planning and nerves of steel. One wrong turn, one equipment malfunction, and you're in a fight for your life in the most unforgiving environment imaginable. Remember those little wooden sleds we used to ride down hills as kids? Well, imagine that, but on pavement going 80 miles per hour with your body inches from the ground. That's street luge, and it's as insane as it sounds. These guys are basically human missiles, flying down mountain roads relying on nothing but their reflexes and a prayer. One bump, one wobble, and it's road rash city, best case scenario. It's a high-speed, high-risk game of inches, and it takes a special kind of daredevil to strap on a helmet and go for it. Alright, Powderhounds, this one's for you. Heli skiing. Imagine getting dropped off on top of a pristine mountain peak, untouched powder as far as the eye can see, and the only way down is through a maze of trees, cliffs, and avalanche-prone slopes. Yeah, it's as epic as it sounds, but it's also incredibly dangerous. Avalanches are a constant threat, and if you get caught in one, well, let's just say the odds aren't in your favor. Add to that the risks that come with flying in a helicopter in mountainous terrain, and you've got yourself one seriously gnarly sport. We've reached the final, and arguably, the most insane sport on our list: wingsuit flying. These guys are basically human flying squirrels, leaping off cliffs and soaring through the air at speeds over 100 miles per hour. They're wearing these special suits that give them lift, making them look like they're gliding through the air. But make no mistake, this is not gliding, this is controlled falling. The margin for error is razor thin, and any mistake, any miscalculation, can be fatal. It's the closest humans have come to achieving true flight, and it's both awe-inspiring and utterly terrifying. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more extreme content. Let us know in the comments which sport you think is the most dangerous. See you next time.